What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610, and today we have 3 new Necloth monsters to talk about. So yeah, let's go on ahead and get started. Alright, first up we have the Necloth of Gungnir. So it looks like Gungnir finally has the ritual Necloth version of it. Let's see, it is a water spellcaster ritual monster, level 7, 2500 attack, 1700 defense, and its effect is it can be ritual summoned by a Necloth ritual spell card. It must be ritual summoned by attributing non-level 7 monsters and cannot be special summoned by other ways. You can only use each effect of the Necloth of Gungnir once per turn during either player's turn. You can discard this card, then target one Necloth monster you control. During this turn, that monster cannot be destroyed by battle or effects. You can discard one Necloth card, then target one card on the field, destroy that card. First off, I gotta say, the artwork on this card is amazing. The Necloth of Gungnir just looks so cool. I think it looks better than the other ones, if you ask me on that. Let's see, it is another spellcaster ritual monster, so that can come in handy with some of the other Necloth monsters. And basically with this effect, it's kind of the same as the others, you know, going along with that. But the difference with this one is that it's different abilities that you can activate with it. The first one being that you can discard it and then target a Necloth monster you control, and during this turn it cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So that can come in handy protecting your own Necloth monsters. And then the second part of it is that you're able to discard one Necloth card and then target one card in the field and destroy it. A simple destruction effect, but one that can really come in handy, get rid of problematic cards on your opponent's side of the field. And yeah, I can just see both those really coming in handy. I love how Necloth monsters are still useful. The ritual monsters are still useful. Even if you can't ritual summon them for some reason, they still have their own abilities that can activate from the hand. So it looks great, and again, can't wait to hear about more of these Necloth monsters in the future. This will be in the Secret Evolution, which is the next pack after new challengers. And yeah, maybe this means that Trap Force, we won't have to wait that long for Trap Force over here in TCG, or I hope not. Next up we have the Necloth Caster Shred. Yeah, that's not asking for any trouble, right? With that kind of name. Anyway, it is a Water Warrior effect monster, level 3, 300 attack, 1800 defense, and its effect is you can only use the 2 effect of the Necloth Caster Shred once per turn. If you ritual summon exactly one Necloth ritual monster, you can use this card as the entire tribute. If this card is tributed for an effect, you can add one warrior-type Necloth ritual monster from your deck to your hand. So this card's basically the Necloth version of Gishki Vision or Gishki Shadow. And it makes me wonder if we're going to see another card like this, but instead going for the ritual spell cards, and maybe spellcaster ritual monsters, not really sure. Anyway, it counts as the whole tribute for the ritual summon, so right there, right off the bat, that helps with one of the main problems that the Necloth monsters have, being ritual monster archetype. But not only that, is that whenever it's tributed for an effect, you're able to add a warrior-type Necloth ritual monster from your deck to your hand. So that means easy access to the Necloth of Brownak and easy access to Necloth of Trishula. So that's not all either. You can use Salvage with this card, you can use Reinforcement of the Army, Warrior Returning Alive. There's a lot of stuff because it is a water monster and it's also a warrior monster. So there's already a bunch of cards that go with those too. So this is going to be an amazing card for Necloth. It's going to help them out with one of the main problems that they have. And like I said, I can see another one card, at least one more card, being like this that maybe even searches for spellcaster type Necloth ritual monsters, or maybe just the ritual spells, sort of like how they had Shadow and Vision for Gishkis. And the last card we have today is Necloth Kaleido Mirror. This is a ritual spell card, and its effect is, this card is used to ritual summon a Necloth ritual monster. You can only use the one effect of Necloth Kaleido Mirror once per turn. Ritual summon any number of Necloth ritual monsters from your hand, either by attributing exactly one monster from your hand or field, or sending one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard whose level is equal to the level of the ritual monsters you summon. If you control no monsters, you can banish both this card and one Necloth monster from your graveyard, add one Necloth spell card from your deck to your hand. So the Necloth monsters gained another ritual spell card that they needed. I kind of figured that they would get another one, and I don't think this one will be the last one either. Basically, this is a ritual spell card that's able to summon multiple Necloth monsters. So that's actually really cool. Not only that, you're able to tribute cards from your hand or your field, or even by sending one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, and use that for the ritual setting. So that's pretty awesome in itself. Not only that, if you control no monsters, you can banish both this card and Necloth monster you control to the graveyard, and then add Necloth spell card from your deck to your hand. So it's able to kind of recycle and stuff yet again, and go for another one of these cards, or I guess if you wanted to go for the other spell card that Necloth had, the other ritual spell card. all in all, seems like a great card. I see this really coming in handy. I think it's going to be way more useful in the future as we get more Necloth ritual monsters, because I don't think that's, the last of these that we're going to be seeing. And yeah, I mean, it seems like a great addition to them. Being able to summon a bunch of Necloth ritual monsters sounds really scary, actually. And I guess you can only summon ones that are the same level. Like, you couldn't go with mix and match different levels, I believe, with this card. Or maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think that's how it would work. So for now, since all the different Necloth monsters are all different levels, I don't think you could like summon, mix and match. You would have to go with like the same level. So it still seems like a good card even with that. And again, it's kind of more of one of those cards I think will be a lot stronger in the future whenever we do get more of the ritual monsters. So what do you guys think about these 3 new cards coming out for the Necloth archetype? I think all 3 of them are going to be very useful. I think, it's great to see another ritual spell card for them, an effect monster that's going to come handy for ritual summoning, and of course a new ritual monster. Still hoping we'll probably see like a Catastor and maybe some other monsters kind of make an appearance in this archetype. I like seeing them like that. I know some people aren't, a fan of the artworks and stuff on this, but I really like it. I like how we're seeing a lot of these like dual terminal stories kind of continue. And of course, tell me what you guys think about this format of video. If you kind of like this better than the normal thing I do, or just kind of give me some feedback on that. Also, too, there's still plenty of other cards to talk about, so you can tell me if you want me to talk about some other things, like maybe some of the spirit cards that came out, I forgot, mystical spirit, or something like that. I know there's some other cards, too. I've mainly just been talking about Necloths, but there are a lot of other cool archetypes that have been coming out lately. And then, of course, the Infernoids, I believe is the name, coming out in Secret Evolution. It's like these they look machines. I believe they're actually Fiend fire attribute monsters. I plan to make a video about them either later tonight or tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And like I said, tell me some of the other archetypes you want me to talk about in the future, too. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and of course, I will catch you guys later. See ya.